So for this project, I decided to make a Pinterest account alongside a Jing account. So for my Pinterest account, I honestly have never really used Pinterest. I have seen a lot of girls in my classes use it and say it was very effective and helpful. So I decided to why not make an account and see what kind of teaching strategies I could learn from Pinterest. So going on Pinterest right away, I could see there was a lot of different ideas and a lot of different techniques that I could use towards my advantage. So right away with the boards, I decided to make a couple different categories, and I ended up making 8 of them. So I had a Common Core, a Special Ed, a Classroom Management, Technology, Classroom Decor, Rules, Handouts, and plain teacher ideas, or simply teacher ideas. So first for the Common Core, I pretty much just tried to find like apps, ways to adapt to students with special needs, Common Core for mathematics. I looked at a couple specific grades, like third grade. I think there was also a fifth grade right here, K through 5, and then also a first grade reading. Moving on for special ed, I found a whole bunch of different links. A lot of them were with different writing, homework, and test ideas like accommodations. If you have children with autism in your classroom, what to do. Special ed teachers and a guide to survive. There's ideas like with lights, things like that. Um, Moving on to classroom management, there was a whole bunch of ideas. Definitely ideas like this one, 56 energizers to engage your students, games like Beat Your Teacher, which is basically just with to prevent talking. A lot of these were games I could tell, kind of to engage with classroom management to keep your students involved. Moving on to technology, there were a lot of apps, to be honest, is what it talked about. I've kind of found this one interesting using fake text to connect with your students because we kind of understand as future educators that students are always using their phones now and always using technology, that this is probably one of the most important things you have to talk about as being a future educator. The classroom decor is pretty much just ideas that I thought were cool to incorporate in a classroom to pretty much engage your students, get them to actually see what's going on in the classroom, related topics that you're talking about, and mainly just to not make them feel like they're just in a boring environment, because they shouldn't feel like they're in a boring environment because they're at school and they're there to have fun and learn. Also have some rules. These were mainly just poster ideas on rules throughout the classroom and what I could do. A lot of them had the same ideas for their rules, um, but just different ways on how to lay it out. These were just basic handouts that I wanted to go over. I just thought they were kind of cool. Some of them range from different age groups. Some of them were bulletin board ideas, just a whole bunch of variety. And then also just other teacher ideas. Some of these were also like parties, like during the winter time, how you should set up your classroom, posters, just things to basically keep students engaged and wanting to learn in your classroom, and basically keeping them focused to the point that they want to learn, they want to be there, and you are doing the best to your ability to help them have that connection click in their minds.